Good morning. Getting ready to go for a little jog, and wanted to do a video before I left out. For some reason, like 3:30 this morning, I was awakened from my sleep to pray for a friend, and I just kind of been up ever since then, and have just had like a lot on my mind, and realized too that I hadn't done a video in a while. Needed to do one and post, but I guess like where I am right now is I'm just kind of giving thanks and being thankful for where I am right now. Like even yesterday, for those of you that have been following me on my weight loss journey, that's been a trial within itself. But I was always really petite growing up, and then hit my 20s, and certain events took place that caused me to put on some weight. And so basically up until recently, I was about 75 pounds overweight. Not something that I'm proud of, but I'm sharing that because there may be someone that will see this video that has been dealing with weight loss issues and maybe feeling defeated or feeling like you can't do it. And I've been there. I never understood weight issues until I put on the weight myself and was able to see what that journey is like. And so now I can definitely relate to someone who is overweight, that wants to get the weight off, and you feel like you've tried everything and nothing's working, and you get discouraged, feel like you're defeated, and you want to quit, but you want the weight off. So like I've gone through all of those different emotions, and I know what they feel like. And I started out at 213 pounds. Not something I'm proud of at all. And I'm 5'2", so that's like not good at all. I was really obese according to like doctors, health-wise. I was just high blood pressure. Like I had a mini stroke in 2009. Like it was just not good. So I had to regain control of my life, and I had to take my life back. And as much as I love everyone around me, I kind of had to put everyone on the shelf and focus on me for a while. And that was not something that I was accustomed to doing, but it had to be done. So I'm actually filming this video in the bathroom because I want to see. I'm not sure if I can flip the camera around because I'm using my phone, but I'm going to see if I can flip the camera around to kind of show you where I am now. I weighed in yesterday, and I am at 150 on the nose, 10 pounds away from my 9th grade weight. I was like high schoolish. I was like 140, and I looked like really, really small when I was 140 when I was younger. And so now people that have seen me go from 213 to now 150, some people are like, oh, you're getting too small, you look sick, or and I understand that people have concerns, but again, I have to put everyone else on the shelf, and I have to focus on me. So yeah, I definitely I understand what that journey's like. And so I just wanted to encourage someone that is where someone that may be where I was, or where I've been, or like I'm still not exactly where I want to be. I have, and that's just who knows. Like when I get to 145, I may feel like I'm good here. But right now my goal is 140. That's always been my goal since I started out. And actually I had a moment yesterday. Like I got on the scale, and I try not to get on the scale often because that was one of my downfalls. I'm sorry, this hair is like driving me nuts. But I tried not to get on the scale a lot now, because when I first started out, I was getting on the scale every day. and that was so frustrating. Now I think I only weigh in once, maybe every 3 weeks, just to make sure I'm not going backwards, and that I'm still progressing. So, but I actually had a moment, because when I got on the scale yesterday, that was the first time that I had been on in, I think about maybe a month. I think I weighed in a month ago. So to see that, you know, like, wow, like this says 150, like I stepped off and I stepped back on, like it was, you know, it was real. And I had a moment, because I worked so hard, and there were times when I stopped and had to start back over, and you know, but once I made up in my mind that I was going to stay consistent this last time, like, you know, I started seeing the results, like, but it's not just going to come like you have to put in work, you know, but everything's not for everyone. Like with me, I like to juice, which is where you take, you know, your fruits and your vegetables and you put them in a juicer, or like I do a lot of smoothies, because I'm not big on eating. I never have been, and that's one of my downfalls. I always thought, you know, if you eat a lot, you get big, but if you don't eat enough, your body stores fat. So these are things that I had to learn, because again, growing up, I never had any weight issues, so I didn't know how to deal with it when, you know, my weight became an issue. So, you know, just, you have to find what works for you. I have an amazing trainer here in the Charlotte, North Carolina area. You can actually find him on Facebook at Trainer Fletch. That's the word trainer, FLETCH. That's all one word. So facebook.com/Trainer Fletch. And he also has a website up. Don't want to quote the wrong thing, so what I'll do is when I'm done with the video, I'll actually put it on here so that you can go to his website. I think it's templewellnessfitness.com, but that disregard that. I'm going to actually post it down below. But man, when I tell you, he is amazing at what he does. Like when I started with him, I had knee issues from when I was in the military, and I let him know this. Like we sat down and actually went through a questionnaire and answered everything, and he targeted all that, like my knees. Like I don't have the pain in my knees. I can actually run without, you know, having the sharp pains and everything in my knees. Like he's great. So I recommend, if you are in the Charlotte area, that you reach out to him. And even if you aren't, I also recommend that you reach out to him, because he, if I'm not mistaken, he actually does train clients that aren't here, and he is known for training, you know, high profile clients, as well as, you know, don't really know how to say that without sounding snotty, but he, you know, he trains everyone, so he's not biased to anyone. But definitely check him out. Again, after I post this video, I'm going to try to do a compilation video just to kind of take you through my journey, for those of you that don't really know me, to see where I've come from to where I am, because I can't flip this camera around by just pressing the button, but I can, yeah, so I'll put a video, some pictures and stuff up so you can just kind of see. But all in all, I did not mean to talk this long, but all in all, you know, just stay focused, stay consistent, stay prayerful. That helped me. If that's something that you're into, definitely stay prayerful. Hold yourself accountable, because, you know, some people think that, well, I've messed up already today. I ate the wrong thing, so I'm just going to start over tomorrow. No, just pick up where you left off. If you ate something that you shouldn't have eaten and it's noon, okay, schedule sometime before tonight to get some type of workout in, whether if you're able to go to the gym, if you're able to get a walk in. A lot of my trainings that I had to do at home, if I couldn't get to my trainer, I actually went to YouTube to Fitness Blender. I searched Fitness Blender on YouTube. I get Fitness Blender, BLENDER, and they have amazing full length workouts that you can do until you can get to a trainer. So just do something, get moving. That's what was hurting me, is not moving. I, don't eat beef, I don't eat pork, I don't eat any dairy products, but those are personal preferences. This is not something I'm telling you have to do. That's just my personal choice. But what I'm trying to say is my diet was okay. I had a pretty decent diet other than not eating enough, but I wasn't moving at all. So, definitely get moving. That's when I started to see major results, is when I started working out and training my body. And now, I have to get with my trainer and tone up everything because the weight is gone, but, I still have a certain look that I want in mind. So, the next phase for me is training. But, just find your niche, find what works for you, and stick to it. Don't give up. You cannot start, stop, and see results. You got to keep going. So, just stay encouraged, stay focused, stay prayerful, stay on your journey. If you fall off, get back on. Don't let that one setback completely stop you. Okay, I messed up. Figure out why you messed up, and once you do that, you're able to get back on and not make the same mistakes again. So before I get out of here, I'm gonna do just a little bit of thank you, just because for me, I'm thankful for where I am, knowing the journey that I went through, and for you that are watching this, I am thankful in advance for where you're going to be. So, tragedies are commonplace, all types of diseases, people are slipping away. The economy's down, people can't get enough pay. But as for me, all I can say is thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. Have a good day, y'all. Peace.